Looking for a place for the whole family? Come down to the Toucan Mall in Amelia's Ward, Linden. It's the mall that has it all. We have great food, a relaxing atmosphere, and activities for all ages. Tennis, swimming, and a playground. But the fun doesn't stop after dark. There's even a bar and an arcade. And if you aren't ready to go home yet, we've even got a spacious room for your comfort, complete with air conditioning, Wi-Fi, and a private bathroom. The Toucan Mall can also facilitate your event in our spacious conference hall. We also have a theater with films for the entire family. It's the Toucan Mall located in Amelia's Ward, Linden.
Okay, a very good evening to all of you, my friends, my wishes and family members, those of you who were waiting for a program once again. Welcome. And today we're going to talk about some very important factors that can make a difference in your life, including cancer and what you can do about 6 foods that can help to fight cancer. And we have a very interesting vegetable that we grow in Guyana that I'm going to talk about today, one that I really like, and that has to do with okra. We're going to talk about what okra can do for you and how important it is in enhancing your life. Then we're going to get into some phone calls. If you want to make some calls to find out anything, you can call us in live. And then we're going to talk about some amazing facts, some amazing body facts, F-A-C-T-S, not F-A-T-S, amazing facts, okay? Now, we had just a couple of days ago, we had a holiday that was celebrated in Guyana, Holi, and some was known as Pago, which is it's a festival of persons playing with color and water and all sorts of things. But there's a significance to it which the Hindu religion could tell you about. But I used to look forward to that as a child growing up, and it's fun to watch people come together and celebrate with each other in all kinds of ways, including that. And as I said the other day, persons who are linked to that aspect in the religion should be allowed and should be happy to be able to participate in celebrating what their belief is. We are a country of many races, and we are also a country of many religions. So when I see that, I'm happy to see that people can come together without any fighting and any violence and all that, celebrating as one unit in Guyana, right? So that is gone now, and the next thing we're gonna have is Easter, which is very, very quickly approaching, and the holidays are coming. This is the season for holidays in Guyana, and it's welcome because it takes us from one phase to another, and different persons enjoy different holidays for different reasons. Easter has to do with Lent, the Catholic religion, pretty much, and the crucifixion and all these sorts of things that happened during that period according to the Bible. That's coming very fast approaching. And of course, then we have all sorts of other things that come down, Ramadan and whatever. So Guyana is a unique country, and we may have a few countries who celebrate as we do, but we should learn and continue to celebrate each other's belief without interference or without violence or without murmur. Give people a chance to be themselves, right? So, well done. I wanted to say something that is very significant to me, and some of you may have noticed it, and I hope it continues, except for the fact that we have some hooligans who are making lots of noise in the streets with their they're blaring cars and their motorcycles and so on, which needs to be curbed. That is another thing that needs to happen. But besides that, I feel that this is a period, a good period, a long period of time that we've had quietness, fairly amount of quietness in the country. Um, I don't want to talk too fast, but it's a good thing. And we haven't had too much that have been happening to make us see, negative things too much. But besides the little issues people are having, it's a quiet period for the country. It needs to stay that way and get even quieter. Right? So whatever is happening with the forces that are responsible for that, I want them to keep doing that and give them kudos for ensuring that we have peace and quiet, including the peace and quiet that we need to enjoy with the noise nuisance that exists, right? All right, this evening we want to talk about 6 foods that fight cancer, okay? Cancer is very rampant here in Guyana, and many persons are afflicted with cancer in different ways, different types of cancer, and it's not a good thing because it depopulates our country, which we're getting people from all over the place coming in, but the average Guyanese is being reduced in all kinds of forms and ways by accidents, by cancer, by stroke, by heart attacks, by all sorts of things. So let us do our part, each individual collectively, to help to stop the onslaught on our bodies, right? These foods have been researched, so this is not by guess that we're doing this. These foods have been researched and have been tested and proven to make a contribution in assisting with the fight against cancer. Okay, number 1, folate. Folate-rich foods, right? That's a B complex, which can be found in many foods that we consume, including cereals, pastas, breads, foods that have good roughage and so on, right? How they work is the thought that someone has low levels of folate is more likely to have mutation in DNA to occur. Adequate levels of folate protects against such mutations, right? Folate, in large-scale studies, researchers evaluate the effects of folate on more than 27,000 males who smoke between the ages of 50 and 69. Men who consumed at least the recommended daily allowance of folate, which is about 400 micrograms, cut the risk of developing pancreatic cancer by half. Okay, so folate should be one item or one vitamin that is added to your diet. If you take B vitamins, when I say B vitamins, I mean B vitamins that are truly B vitamins, right? Then you should be able to get folate in your diet, okay? Another thing that you can do to get folate is peanuts, orange juice, asparagus, or Brussels sprouts, okay? Peanuts, orange juice, asparagus, or Brussels sprouts. Not in large quantities, of course, but you want to be moderate, all right? Low-fat diets will also reduce your risk of cancer. Low fat. Many Guyanese men and women, even children today, are too fat. We consume too much fatty, oily foods, fried foods. We need to cut it down, right? Second one is vitamin D. Researchers suggest that vitamin D curbs the growth of cancerous cells. Okay, a research presented at the large meeting of the American Association of Cancer Research showed a link between increased vitamin D intake and the reduction of breast cancer. It found that vitamin D lowered the risk of developing breast cancer by 50%. Vitamin D, you know not. Guyana is rich in vitamin D. All you got to do is go out there in the sun and spend about 15 to 20 minutes, and you're going to get vitamin D like you won't believe it. Okay. Um, in light of these recent findings, many researchers consider the current RDA, which is requirement daily allowance, of 400 international units to be too low. Right? They're suggesting that you increase it to 1,000 units, which I suggest 1,000 international units per day. Okay? Vitamin D is always associated with milk. You can get vitamin D in almond milk, not necessarily dairy milk, right? High concentrations also can be found in seafoods. And don't forget sunshine. In just 10 to 50 minutes of sunshine, you can soak up as much as 5,000 international units of vitamin D if you expose 40% of your body to the sun without sunscreen. Imagine that. 10 minutes of sunshine will give you 5,000 international units of vitamin D. So we should not have that high rate of cancer here because our weather pretty much consists of sun and rain. Sun and rain. And vitamin D is good for more than just cancer. You know, we should not have lots of diseases knowing that vitamin D is here. All right. Tea. T-E-A-T. Okay. Now, when we talk about tea, we can talk about all sorts of teas here, including tea we make with the herbs that we have in our yards, right? Including soursop. I don't know, I'm hearing something playing there. I don't know what that is. Okay, I think I found it. I found it. I found it. I found it. All right, I found it. Got it. Game started, please. That's talking about water, right? We'll get into water at some point soon. Yes, we talk about teas, and when we talk about tea, we can talk about we can talk about soursop tea, lemongrass tea, right? You can use your teas that we have available to us in Guyana to assist in the fight against cancer. Soursop tea, pear leaf tea, um, lemongrass tea. We also can talk about what's the one I like, the bitter one. The bitter one, I like the bitter one. Can't remember the name, but we have so many teas here, and you want to drink these teas warm. Okay, studies were done which indicated that those teas that we talk about, those teas increase your or decreases your risk of cancer by as much as 50 to 60%. Teas, okay? You can use these teas either hot, warm, I mean, hot that you would heat it, of course, and then you would allow it to get to the warm temperature before you drink it, all right? You get flavonoids from those teas, which has a great effect not only on breast cancer, but also on other types of cancer, okay? Teas, tea, hot to the warm, you heat it to extract the nutrients or the flavonoids from the herb or from the product, and then you allow it to get warm, and then you drink it, right? If you want to drink it as iced tea, you can do the same thing. Just let it cool and put it in the fridge chill, and then you can use it as iced tea, right? Number 4, cruciferous vegetables. They may not have been your favorite as a child, but cruciferous vegetables, which are members of the cabbage family that include kale, turnip greens, cabbage, cauliflower, broccoli, and Brussels sprouts, can also help to ward off cancer. Okay? Lab experiments substantiate releasing during either cutting or chewing cruciferous vegetables in the raw state. In the raw state. But what I suggest you do is maybe just um, pass some hot water over it, and you know, just for a little while, not for a long time, and then um, you eat it, right? Okay, answering my operator here. Now, I know for a fact that many persons, you know, sometimes don't eat vegetables, right? There are many persons who don't eat vegetables. You need to eat vegetables, my friends. It is important that you consume vegetables because they make a difference in many ways, many ways. Not only in cancer, but you get you're able to get nutrients that you will not get from many other products, right? I love my vegetables. I love them either steamed or stir fried, or I like my Karilo and my pak choy and even my cabbage, And I have a wife who cooks a very good vegetable. So when she cooks it, I just eat. I eat until I can't eat anymore. Studies show that cruciferous vegetables show promising results against prostate and colon cancer. All right. So it is not just breast cancer or uterine cancer, but prostate cancer and colon cancer. One of the reasons why it is so effective against colon cancer is because it has the sweeping ability. It has like a broom-like effect on your colon. It helps to make matter move or keep it moving. Okay. So please, when you have, for instance, many persons are being discovered having polyps in their intestines. Polyps are like little tomatoes that grow in your intestine. Okay, and those polyps can become cancerous. Now, the reason why these vegetables are so important in your bowels or in your colon or in your diet is because they act like a broom and they would sweep matter through the intestine so that you wouldn't have any adhesion, or anything adhering to the colon or the intestine. All right. Um, you want to be able to chew, cut and chew, and if you eat it raw, chew it as much as you can, and then you swallow. Okay. All right. Some of the vegetables, you can use them in salads. You can grate them or you can chop them up and put them in salads and then use a little salad dressing, which could be made from a little garlic and lemon juice and olive oil. And you pour it on your salad, and man, you can have a beautiful vegetable dish. Okay. I can just taste that as I talk about it. Right. So that's number 4. And number five, curcumin, right? We call that jeera. Curcumin, we call it jeera. Okay. By sprinkling curcumin into your favorite dishes, you could be adding much more than a little zest to your meal. You could add years to your life. That's what the study says. Okay. Experts credit curcumin anti-inflammatory effects for its ability to fight cancer. Right? Most diseases are caused by chronic inflammation that persists over long periods of time, right? That's why when we screen you and we see inflammation, we want to correct that inflammation or that state of inflammation, okay? A biochemist at the University of Texas, Cancer Center, recently studies have shown curcumin to interfere with cell signaling pathways, thereby suppressing the transformation, proliferation, and invasion of cancerous cells. Okay, now we all have cancer cells, and this week so far, I've been finding cancer cells in a number of persons that are active. These are active cancer cells, right? We all have them, but they're dormant. They're just there, and they're not activated unless you create a situation in your body system which can activate these cancer cells. Now, when these cancer cells are activated, they become vicious, right? What they do, they look for a host or an organ or an area, even your blood cells, where they can attach themselves to and create havoc. Okay, cancer does not just happen. Cancer will not happen pretty much in an alkaline body state or a state of the body system that is cleansed or detoxified, right? That is the reason why I suggest to you all the time, just like you clean your house, whenever you clean it, if it's once a week or once a month or once every 2 weeks or once a year, I hope nobody does that once a year, you detoxify your body, you cleanse your system once or twice per month, minimum. You take something and just detoxify, get the colon flush, get the kidney flush, get, just keep removing matter that may want to hold on to your body system. Because the longer it stays, the more confusion is caused and the more problems you're looking for, because those foods that linger in your body can become dangerous depending on what they are. Okay? Some will even cause you to have worms or parasites. All right? Now, most of these diseases are caused by chronic inflammation that persists over long periods of time. Chronic inflammation that persists over long periods of time, right? In other words, if you allow foods to sit in your intestine for a week, for 3 days, some of you don't go to the toilet for 5, 7, 9, 10 days. When you allow foods to stay in your intestine for those long periods of time, you keep reabsorbing the toxic residues that should be excreted. And then these foods, because they're not removed out of your system, they adhere to the walls of your intestine and they become inflamed. And you begin to create scenarios that are grounds for problems, right? Now, cancer-fighting curcumin protective effects may extend to bladder and gastrointestinal cancers. Some say they don't stop with these types of cancer. Okay, curcumin protects you from these types of cancer. Among all the cancers we are examining, no cancer is yet to be found which is not affected by curcumin. All right, as inflammation is the mediator for most cancers. You see what I'm saying? Inflammation and parasites. Right? Now, number six, ginger. Ginger. This popular spice, long used to quell nausea, may soon be used to fight cancer also. Okay? Armed with ginger, ongoing research is taking aim against the most lethal of gynecological cancers, which is ovarian cancer. Most women with ovarian cancer develop resistance to conventional chemotherapy drugs because ginger may kill cancer cells in more than one way. Researchers are hopeful that patients would not develop resistance to it. Okay, ginger, my friends. Ginger, and we waste that, right? We drink ginger beer. Some of us don't like ginger beer. Because ginger effects on cancer haven't been tested directly in human subjects, researchers can't yet offer specific dietary recommendations. However, I say, add your ginger to your chow mein, add your ginger to your vegetables, grate it in your salads, grate it in your foods, grate it in your cook-up rice. Ginger, my friends, ginger. Okay? So, what they also say, briefly, which we knew long ago, that pomegranate helps to fight prostate cancer. Pomegranate, right? They had some pomegranate, they were big like a mango and sweet as ever. Okay, so there you have it. Those are your cancer fighting foods that are very good for you. And then I have two videos that I want to show you. One has to do with okra and the other one has to do with okra. So if my operator can get those going, I'd like him to show the two videos that we have, which has to do with the benefits of okra in healing your body system. Take a look.
I want to share with you that one special vegetable. It's called okra, that can do wonderful things for your cardiovascular system, to help control insulin resistance, prediabetes, diabetes, to help you prevent gaining weight, to help support your gastrointestinal system. Just listen to the end, because I promise you, this particular vegetable is really going to do wonderful things for your health and for your future. Okra has antioxidant and anti-inflammatory benefits, including quercetin, anthocyanins, rutin, polyphenols, flavonoids, and tannins. It has a distinctive blend of polysaccharides, fiber, pectin, and a mucilage, which is that slimy substance that has unique potential health benefits. And that mucilage will reduce irritation in your stomach and gastrointestinal system. And it will help your gastritis by blocking adhesion and colonization of H. pylori. And that's the bacteria that's known to cause ulcers. And okra has powerful detoxification properties. It binds to toxic metabolites in your digestive system, preventing it to reabsorb. And okra will do wonderful things for your cardiovascular system. It'll help prevent that clogging of those arteries. And it's known to help the body eliminate cholesterol through the digestive tract to binding to bile. And it will lower your triglycerides, those free fatty acids that's known to clog arteries. It will raise your good cholesterol, your high-density lipoproteins. And the fiber in okra will stabilize blood sugar by slowing the absorption of glucose from the intestinal tract. It will help lower your A1C hemoglobin, as well as protecting the beta cells in your pancreas, which is what supplies insulin to your bloodstream. And the insoluble fiber in okra can do wonderful things for diabetics, as well as normal blood sugar. It will slow the absorption from the stomach into the small intestine. It will prevent glucose from spiking up. It takes stress off the pancreas. It's going to give you lots of satiety. You're not going to crave those sugars, and you're not going to overeat. And okra can do wonderful things for your body if you're always feeling tired. The polyphenols and the flavonoids are found to reduce levels of lactic acid and blood urea nitrogen after exhaustive physical activity. It helps increase the circulating antioxidants and levels of superoxide dismutase and glutathione peroxidase. So start supplementing with okra in your food, your stews, your soups. It can do wonderful things for you. It will help your blood sugar levels. It will prevent hardening as well as clogging within the arteries. It will prevent excessive accumulation of sugars into the liver, which will lead to a fatty liver. And it will give you so much more energy. You're going to sleep better, you're going to feel better, you're going to think better, and you're going to live a happier and healthy life. Please share this video with your friends and family. Leave your comments below, and most important, make it a great day. I'm Dr. Alan Mandel.
Health benefits of drinking okra water. In West Africa, okra is widely used to make soups. For example, okra soup is a popular Nigerian soup. Okra is commonly fried, steamed, or juiced in many different parts of the world. In whatever form, it provides various health benefits, including enough calcium for stronger bones. We have a lot to say about it. But before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so that you won't miss any of our amazing videos. Okra is a calcium-rich vegetable that is widely available. It's a green pod in the shape of a spearhead. The seeds are frequently found in the pod. The okra pod is commonly referred to as a ladyfinger because of its form. Many stories have surfaced in recent years claiming that okra water is the new diabetes treatment. In fact, the seeds and peel of the okra plant contains anti-diabetic qualities, according to a study published in the Journal of Pharmacy and Bioallied Sciences. The study found that a solution of water soaked in okra can lower blood sugar levels in diabetic rats, utilized in the experiment. There are other health benefits related to okra water. Let's dig in. Number 1. Anemia is treated using this water. Anemia sufferers can greatly benefit from eating okra on a regular basis. Anemia is a condition in which the body's supply of red blood cells is insufficient. Because red blood cells are important for oxygen circulation, this frequently results in insufficient oxygen circulation throughout the body. Okra water aids in the production of red blood cells in the bone marrow, which can aid in the treatment of anemia. It is also high in vitamin A and magnesium, all of which are necessary for the body to create red blood cells. Because this blood illness lowers the body's hemoglobin count, okra water comes in handy in this regard. It aids in the formation of red blood cells in the body, ensuring that blood levels are maintained for a healthy body. Number 2. Heart health is improved. The most common cause of heart failure is excessive cholesterol. Increased cholesterol levels in the blood induce a buildup in either an artery or a vein, which can lead to a blockage. The heart will eventually become overworked as a result of this. Okra includes a significant number of fibers, which has been demonstrated in studies to be useful in lowering harmful cholesterol molecules in the body. Pectin is the fiber found in okra that is responsible for this. In addition, because okra is high in magnesium, it can help you avoid having a stroke. Number 3. Ensure that cancerous cells are destroyed. Okra includes lectin, a type of protein that has been found to fight cancerous cells, according to a study. According to another study, okra can decrease cancer cells and reduce your risk of acquiring cancer by up to 63%. Because okra contains folate, a chemical that inhibits the formation of malignant cells, eating it consistently lowers a woman's risk of acquiring breast cancer, cervical cancer, or pancreas cancer. Number 4. Enhances eyesight. Vitamin A is required for the retina to produce the pigments required for vision. Okra is high in vitamin A and beta-carotene, two substances that are essential for good vision. Number 5. Calcium-rich source. Minerals such as calcium and magnesium are abundant in okra. Calcium is the primary component of our body's bones. When you eat okra on a daily basis, you're giving your body a lot of building blocks for stronger, healthier bones and teeth. Okra has a lot of folate, which is good for both pregnant women and their babies. It lowers the risk of bone illnesses, such as osteoporosis and arthritis, while also increasing bone density. Number 6. Enhances the health of the skin. Okra eating on a regular basis can help to enhance skin health and minimize skin disorders like acne and eczema. This is due to the presence of antioxidants in okra, which help to neutralize free radicals and maintain the body clear of pollutants. The texture of your skin can be greatly improved by drinking okra water. A healthy complexion is essential not only for achieving that radiant appearance, but also for avoiding skin illnesses. Okra is high in antioxidants, which assist to cleanse the blood and enhance circulation. It also helps with acne and other skin problems. Consumption of okra water on a regular basis promotes skin health. Number 7. It helps to keep constipation away. Okra is a high-fiber vegetable. This one-of-a-kind formula is beneficial in preventing constipation. Constipation is a condition in which having a bowel movement is difficult. Stomach aches and bloating are frequently associated with the disorder. Fiber aids in the regularity of bowel movements. Because okra is high in fiber, it can help prevent constipation from ever forming. It also helps with digestion. This is a natural laxative. Have you already felt a sense of relief? Number 8. Aids in the prevention of diabetes. Okra water has been demonstrated to contain insulin-like characteristics, making it an efficient blood sugar balancing treatment. Diabetes is caused by the pancreas failure to secrete insulin, the hormone that regulates blood sugar levels, or by the body's cells becoming resistant to insulin's activities. In either situation, the sufferer's blood sugar level will climb to dangerously high levels, putting him or her at risk. Okra's insulin-like qualities can help balance blood sugar levels and lessen your risk of diabetes if you eat more of it. Now there's a question. What is the mechanism behind okra water's ability to lower blood sugar levels? Because okra contains a lot of insoluble fiber, it helps to stabilize blood sugar levels by slowing down the rate at which sugar is absorbed from the intestine, and therefore lowering blood sugar levels. Number 9. Strengthens the immunological system. The immune system aids the body in fighting disease-causing viruses and microorganisms. Okra is high in vitamin C and antioxidants, both of which the body needs to have a robust defense system against disease microorganisms. Number 10. Lowers cholesterol levels. Diabetic patients are advised to eat foods high in fiber and antioxidants, which assist to decrease cholesterol. Diabetic people, according to the American Heart Association, are more likely than others to have unhealthy cholesterol levels. Okra water has been proven to help lower cholesterol levels in lab rats with diabetes, according to a study. As a result, diabetes individuals must ensure that their food has healthy cholesterol levels. Number 11. Anti-stress properties. Blood sugar levels can be negatively impacted by high stress levels. In the circulation of mice, okra seed extracts had an antioxidant and anti-stress impact. As a result, okra seeds can be utilized to treat mental health disorders. Remember that mental health issues should not be ignored, and that it is an important element of diabetes management. Number 12. Anti-fatigue properties. Okra aids in a healthy workout program when included in the diet. It not only aids in recuperation after exercise, but it also allows you to work for longer periods of time, as demonstrated by a study. As a result, it is safe to conclude that the okra plant promotes a healthy and active lifestyle. Number 13. Diarrheas fail. When diarrhea is left untreated for an extended period of time, it can be fatal. It causes dehydration because it causes the body to lose a lot of water. Okra water, on the other hand, can replenish this lost water and other minerals. This is also why persons suffering from diarrhea are advised to drink a glass of okra water every day until they recover. Number 14. It aids digestion. We've already talked about how dietary fiber can help you avoid constipation. It's the fiber once more. It has been proved that the more fiber you consume, the less likely you are to get colorectal cancer. It also aids in the reduction of body weight. Number 15. It helps in protecting your lungs. Okra also includes numerous nutrients that the body requires. One of them is the antioxidant advantages of flavonoid molecules like beta-carotene, xanthan, and lutein, which can help protect the lungs. It will be extremely beneficial if you also quit smoking. We know it's difficult, but you can do it. If you have diabetes and are currently on a treatment plan, inform your doctor before drinking okra water. Although it is regarded to be safe, you should check to see if it interacts with any of your current medications. Although additional medical research is needed to determine whether okra water is a natural diabetes therapy. Okra water has several health benefits. Therefore, drinking it as often as possible is usually a good idea. Adding okra to your meal plan or drinking okra water will always be a sensible decision, regardless of whether you are trying to lose weight or eating healthier. We hope you liked the video. If so, hit the like button and share it with your loved ones.
All right, that was a mouthful. I mean, if you're not convinced that okra is good for you by now, then I don't know when you'll be convinced. I love my okra. I love okra in different ways. I can eat the okra steam. I can eat it fried. I can eat it stir fried. I can eat it in dal. Best of all, cooked in dal. Beautiful okra. So, I mean, we have these foods that are growing and are available to us. And for most persons with a yard, okra can grow in your backyard. There's no real excuse for us being sick with these conditions that were mentioned, including diabetes and all that, when we have okra available. You know, we gotta curb our appetite, we gotta eat sensibly, and we gotta eat only as much as we need to. Not because our eyes are looking big, the food looks plenty, we'll eat all of it. Eat to make sure you satisfy the body requirements, right? Healthy foods help your body to work right. Like gasoline makes a car that uses gasoline go, especially if you put in high octane unleaded gasoline, right? So there you have it. That's a mouthful. You can go out there and You know what is a bad thing that happens here? And I stopped doing these things because of that. Whenever we talk about a product, be it lemon, soursop, okra, corral, or anything, when you go to the marketplace the next day or the next 2 days, everything gone up. You know, I don't know why people take advantage of the consumer like that. Because if the thing is good for you, make more, grow more, sell more. But don't raise the prices just because you know it's good for people and then go and buy it. Right? Normally when we talk about the product like that, the market goes crazy. Everybody goes looking for it because it makes sense. But don't let them know why. Because they're gonna raise the price on you. Okay? Your brain controls everything you do. It's like your own personal computer. Those are the amazing facts that we're going to talk about today while we're waiting. If anybody wants to make a phone call to get a question answered, you can make the call and I'll be happy to answer your question. All right. Number 2, every person except identical twins have or has a completely unique scent. Every one of us have a unique scent. Okay, here's another one. We begin to gradually shrink from the time we are 30 years old. I don't know if that happens in Guyana. I don't see people shrinking in Guyana. I see people getting big in Guyana. So I don't know if that works here. Okay, these are amazing facts on the human. Okay, the human body produces about 1 liter of mucus per day. The human body produces about 1 liter of mucus per day. Next one. Together, all of the bacteria in one body weighs about 4 pounds. Okay? All of the bacteria in one body weighs about 4 pounds. That's a lot of bacteria. Okay? Now, this is a good one, but don't go hugging everybody, right? Hugs releases a chemical called oxytocin that can help to heal cuts. Right? Yeah. Your left lung is slightly smaller than your right lung. Why? To allow room for your heart. This one is interesting. I don't know if this is true in every case though. Most people are able to read 250 words per minute approximately. That's in a country where people read a lot. Okay? Most people are able to read about 250 words per minute. When last did you read? Next, it takes up to 200 of your muscles to make a simple step. It takes about 200 of your muscles to make a simple step. Here's one that is interesting, but this is going to make you all go again to the market. We have about 50% of the same DNA in our bodies as a banana. We have about 50% of the same DNA in our bodies as a banana. Bananas are good. All right, this is one that is known, but some people don't realize it. Eating too many carrots, eating too many carrots can cause your skin to turn orange. Eating too many carrots can cause your skin to turn orange. You can make your phone calls. I think the number's on the screen there. Don't call the office. I heard the phone ringing. Call the number on the screen. Don't, operator, please take off the office number, put on the number to the studio, right? All right, this is interesting. Your brain can feel no pain because it does not have plain receptors. All right, your brain can feel no pain because it does not have pain receptors. You need to have receptors to be able to feel something, right? Next one. An adult heart is about the size of a grapefruit. Give me some good stuff here. Okay, for those of you who don't like to move, riding a bike, running, playing, or any kind of exercise makes your heart healthy and happy. So y'all get out there and exercise, all you lazy bums, right? If you want to make your heart healthy and happy, go and exercise. This one is interesting. Your body acts like a trash can or garbage can that is full. Your body acts like a garbage can that is full. You must empty it every day to keep it healthy. In other words, you must pee or poop every day to keep the garbage can healthy. I'll say it again. Your body acts like a garbage can or a trash can that is full. You must empty it every day to keep it healthy. In other words, you must pee or poop every day to keep it healthy. Okay? Now, some people say they don't dream. I don't know, and I don't dream. That I dream. I know I dream, and I remember them too. Most people have about 4 dreams every night. Some of you don't remember your dream. That's what it is. Most people have about 4 dreams every night. Okay? Now, in case you didn't know, there are 26 bones in a foot and 27 bones in a hand. Yes, 26 in your foot and 27 in your hand. That means your hand got more bones in your foot, right? This one is interesting also. The bones in your body are as strong as a piece of granite. The bones in your body are as strong as a piece of granite. The brain is the fattest organ in your body. The brain. The brain is the fattest organ in your body. Teeth. You know what we call snot? It didn't come out of your nose, snot. Snot that runs out is made up of water as well as tiny particles that are in the air we breathe, like germs, dust, and pollen. So when the snot is coming out of your nose, the body is excreting matter that it does not need. When all that snot dries, when it dries, it becomes a booger, which you dig out of your nose. That's what you're digging out your nose. All right, this is another one that's good. Sometimes you wonder why you don't listen. If you want to measure your height, measure in the morning, right? Measure in the morning, don't measure at night. Because you are taller in the morning than you are at night. You are taller in the morning than you are at night. The average head weighs about 10 pounds. Some people head bigger than that, man. The average head weighs about 10 pounds. But I know AC head's bigger than that. In 30 minutes, the human body produces enough heat to boil half a gallon of water. In 30 minutes, the body produces enough heat to boil half a gallon of water. All right, you know the caterpillars, the ones that we see them crawling like this? A caterpillar has more muscles than a human body, believe it or not. A caterpillar has more muscles than a human body. That's incredible. If you don't know how many internal organs you have 22 internal organs. 22. Every day, we lose about 50 to 100 strands of hair. So if you're hearing going back, if you're not using foods that can nutrify your body system to make those hairs grow, and you're losing 50 to 100 strands of hair a day, pretty soon you're gonna be bald. Bones are made of mineral salts, protein, water, tissue, and calcium. Do you know that? This one is going to freak you out. The acid in your stomach is strong enough to dissolve razor blades. The acid in your stomach is strong enough to dissolve razor blades. Next one. Your blood travels through your vessels 12,000 miles in one day. Your blood travels through your vessels 12,000 miles in one day, my friends. That would be like traveling from New York to California 4 times. Got one for you. Got clean your house. Most of the dust found in your house is dead skin that has been shed. The speed of a sneeze. You go, oh, shoot. The speed of a sneeze, or the speed of what comes out of a sneeze, is about 100 miles per hour. When you sneeze, what comes out of your mouth travels about 100 miles an hour. Cheetah, the animal, the cheetah, the fastest land animal, can run at only 60 miles per hour. So your sneeze is faster than a cheetah because your sneeze is about 100 miles an hour. There are 4 blood types. That's A, B, AB, and O. The most common blood type is O positive. The most common. I am B positive. Okay? White blood cells make up about 1% of our blood, right? The average growth of hair is approximately ½ an inch per month. That's a long time to grow some hair. The average growth of hair is ½ an inch per month on the average. In your lifetime, your heart will pump about 200 train tank cars full of blood. Wow. And those are big tanks. This one is amazing. I bet you some of you didn't know that. You have a bone at the base of your tongue. you have a bone at the base of your tongue. It's the only bone in your body that is not connected to another bone. Wow, it's 7 o'clock already. Believe it or not. This is interesting. Now, this is interesting. I gotta go back and read something to you. Gotta go back. Let me see where it is. I gotta go back. Gotta go back and find this. It's important. It's important. It's important. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Gotta find this one. Not seeing it, man. All right, here it is. Most Caucasian babies are born with blue eyes. That's white babies. Most Caucasian babies are born with blue eyes. Here's this one now. Blue-eyed people share a common ancestor with every other blue-eyed person in the world. Hear it? Most Caucasians are born, the babies actually are born with blue eyes. Most Caucasians are white. Hear this one now. Blue-eyed people share a common ancestor with every other blue-eyed person in the world. I didn't know that one. I didn't know that one. I didn't know that one. That's interesting, right? And on that note, we're going to close that chapter. I did not know that one. So, all of you blue-eyed people are related somewhere. All of you. How that happen? Me not know. Have an idea, but I ain't sure. Right? Thank you for watching. I don't know why y'all ain't calling. Y'all listening too much. Or maybe you're not ready to call yet. Right? I know you got questions. I know you have a lot of questions. Don't wait until I'm in the studio to call. I can answer you out of the studio. Okay? I hope that today's program would have enlightened you quite a bit. And on that note, I want to say so long. Have a wonderful evening and a blessed weekend. Thanks for watching.
Looking for a place for the whole family? Come down to the Toucan Mall in Amelia's Ward, Linden. It's the mall that has it all. We have great food, a relaxing atmosphere, and activities for all ages. Tennis, swimming, and a playground. But the fun doesn't stop after dark. There's even a bar and an arcade. And if you aren't ready to go home yet, we've even got a spacious room for your comfort, complete with air conditioning, Wi-Fi, and a private bathroom. The Toucan Mall can also facilitate your event in our spacious conference hall. We also have a theater with films for the entire family. It's the Toucan Mall located in Amelia's Ward, Linden.